Are you yourself currently looking into purchasing a dash cam in the near future and do you want some help before spending some of your hard-earned cash? Keep watching this review as we go through some of the pros and the cons that we've experienced after purchasing the Kapture KPT-500. G'day guys, how's it going? And welcome to Rangacorn Tech. As I mentioned earlier, we're reviewing the Kapture KPT-500 by an Australian New Zealand company, Directed Electronics. At the time of making this video, the Kapture KPT-500 is available on the Kapture website, kapturecam.com.au, for 129 Australian bucks, and the cheapest price I have found is 79 bucks at JB Hi-Fi. Also, before we get into the pros and the cons, all the footage that you see in this video was recorded by the Kapture KPT-500 using Full HD 1080p. So let's start with the pros. Now the first thing on our list is the price. We find that the Kapture KPT-500 is a very affordable dash cam at 79 bucks. Now most dash cams that we've looked at range from roughly 50 bucks to about 500 bucks or sometimes more. So if you do put that into consideration, the 79 bucks that you spend on this dash cam is definitely a good place to start. So the Kapture KPT-500 also comes with a load of extras that some of the cheaper dash cams don't have. It includes features such as loop recording, G-sensor, park mode, and motion sensing. The Kapture KPT-500 also gives you multiple options when it comes to what resolution you can record in. For example, if you want better quality video, you have the option to record in Full HD 1080p. You also have the option to record in 480p if your priority is to save space on your microSD. Another pro is you also have multiple options on how long you want each recorded clip to be. These options range from 1 to 10 minutes, or you can turn it off completely. And last but not least, another thing we really liked about the Kapture KPT-500 was the supplied suction cup mount. We found that securing the dash cam to the window was very easy as you only needed to use the lever to lock it in place. And once the suction cup was mounted, we didn't have any issues with the vacuum seal. The dash cam didn't fall down once. Now the part we liked the best about the supplied suction cup mount was the swivel head. We really liked that we could adjust the dash cam to whatever angle suited our car the best. Now that we've looked at some of the things we liked about the Kapture KPT-500, it's now time to talk about some of the cons. Now, one of the biggest drawbacks we experienced while using the Kapture KPT-500 was the video quality itself and the fact that it only records 30 frames per second. While 30 frames per second is usually pretty good, with most GoPros recording at this rate, given that the Kapture KPT-500 is more than likely using a cheaper lens to reduce the cost of the dash cam, combined with only recording at 30 frames per second, we found that the video quality was not clear enough to read any number plates on vehicles. Now, while you may expect this on vehicles moving in the opposite direction, given the speed you are travelling at, we also experienced this with vehicles travelling in the same direction. Another issue we had with the Kapture KPT-500 is that the dash cam is only rated up to 60 degrees Celsius before it may become damaged due to heat. Now for a dash cam that allows park mode, which requires you to leave the dash cam in the car, this could be a problem. Now living in Australia during summer, we experience a lot of days in the high 30s, with some days being the low to mid 40s. Now with this being the outside temp, you can guarantee that it will be a lot hotter inside your car, reaching above 60 degrees Celsius during a normal summer's day when your car is parked for a period of time. Now, being able to pick the size of your recorded clips is a positive of the Kapture KPT-500. We found that there were missing gaps of about 5 to 6 seconds between all recorded clips. Now, given that accidents happen pretty quickly, even a gap of 5 seconds could lead to the dash cam completely missing an accident. Now, speaking of issues when it comes to recorded footage, we found that even though it was set up, loop recording never kicked in. Due to this, sometimes the dash cam just stopped recording or would only record short 11-second clips when the memory card was getting full. Now, given that most people drive in different lighting conditions, another flaw that we found with the Kapture KPT-500 was the quality of any night footage. We found that our car lights would reflect off the number plates, making them appear as bright white rectangles most of the time. The video quality was also very grainy, and we could not see much without any outside light source. Our final con for the Kapture KPT-500 was how hard we found it was to attach or detach the dash cam and the supplied suction cup mount. Now, if you're not the type of person who wants to leave your dash cam in the car, we found that the suction cup had to be removed from the window as it was too hard to attach or detach the dash cam with it still mounted. So you may ask, given all the pros and cons that we've just gone through in the video, can Rangacorn Tech recommend that I purchase the Kapture KPT-500? Well, that depends on what type of dash cam you're looking for. If you just want a dash cam that can record an accident so you can prove who was at fault, but you're not too worried about the quality of video or having all the bells and whistles, then this is a great dash cam for a first-time buyer and is one of the cheapest on the market. But if you want a dash cam that records good quality footage both day and night, has lots of awesome features which actually do what they're supposed to, then I cannot recommend this dash cam to you. For a more detailed look at the Kapture KPT-500 and its various included features, I'll leave a link to the Rangacorn Tech unboxing in the description below. If you liked this video or found it helpful, please hit that like button. If you would like to see some more reviews or unboxings of different tech, feel free to subscribe for any future videos. Have any tech that you would like us to unbox and review? Any ideas of how we can improve Rangacorn Tech? Or if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. As always, I had fun making this video and hopefully you enjoyed it. Catch you later, guys.